Hello gamers and welcome back to episode 2 of Damagefury Learns Bedwars, and hopefully the idea is that I get better at PvP, and well, I mean, we all know that's never happening, so it's literally just me playing and trying to get better at Bedwars. Everyone really liked the last episode, and I'm really excited about that, so let's get into another one. Please make sure before this video goes on to leave a comment down below, smash the like button, smash the sub button. My analytics says that, I mean, actually, it only said that one person that watched the last one was actually subscribed, so make sure to hit that sub button. That way you can join the amazing Wolf Gang. And I mean, hey, it's free. You can always change your mind later, and it really helps me out. Alright, let's get into today's games. First game, I'm not even gonna lie here. I am pumped. I am ready to get in this. Of course, we're on the alt account. We're trying to get my kill death final ratio. This is kind of like more the intense account that I don't do on stream. I don't mess around with. I'm really pumped for this. First game, let's get into it. And our first game of the day is a slow gen game. So instead of staying actually in the generation thing, I've really thought about this. And I think I'm going to get a little bit of wool like I do in this game. And I'm either going to put stuff around the bed like I am right now, or go straight for the diamonds. And the reason why I'm thinking about going straight for the diamonds here is because they actually mean a lot. But wait a minute, green's actually pushing me. So let's get a little more resources. Let's go deal with them first before we get to the diamonds. But diamonds are really important in 2v2 and 1v1 is what I've realized. I honestly think right here you can really tell my major improvement, because instead of like going straight at them here and just trying to bridge up and take the fall damage here, I actually kind of went up with them here and kind of looked at what they were doing. I realized this guy didn't have the jump if I hit him, and it worked out 100% exactly the way I thought it would. And then we're just going to come over here and we're going to go get that bed. Yeah, let's go get it. If I ever felt like an assassin, it was right here. We took that, we came over and we slaughtered them. They started swinging, it did not matter. We were here to become Hitman 42, and just like that. See, last video we talked about buying more wool before we left every single base, and we did it right there. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that. Looking back at that, that really saves my life later on. This game was just too easy. We come over here. I was hoping to get sharpness, but obviously it's not going to happen. So we're just going to go ahead and take the bed. No defense here. We're going to lose the final kill because they're over there battling, but that's fine. We're going to get the reinforced armor. That's really, I mean, it's a win, right? It's a win. It's a win. Alright, this was a beautiful move. I know I can't get up there, so I go ahead and put my back there, try to get him down. He actually does come down, and I actually do get a kill on him. I don't actually know if that works out, like, mathematically. Like, I really just do not know if that works out. I have a piece of TNT. I'm gonna bridge over here. I really am hoping right now in my head here that he's not bridging up, because if he bridges up, he has an easy kill on me, and I'm gonna lose 2 gold, 10 iron, and the TNT. The TNT is all I really care about, and he's not. He's freaking out, which normally is actually the normal response here. So I'm gonna go and light the TNT, because, I mean, what else can I really do here? He just has wool on it, and it actually gets me down, but I do get his bed out here, and he does get the kill on me, so I do end up losing the 10 iron and 2 gold, but 2 gold's not anything really at this point in the game compared to the TNT, the 6 gold, and my position there, and the bed. So I'm really happy with that play. I wish I would have gone a couple more up. If anyone knows what the blast distance of the TNT straight up is, let me know. That way I don't have to fall down there, because falling down really was not the move. I got the bed, but like I could have played that so much better. This part of the game right here, I need practice, and I'm gonna be honest, in these 1v1 and honestly 2v2 situations where there's only a couple teams left, or maybe a couple players on a couple different teams left, there's some people without beds, there's some people with beds. I really need to work on this, because I was gonna go to the middle there and get the emeralds, but if I would have done that, I actually would have given up my base here, and that is something that I do have to think about here. So the white team player went ahead and put himself over here with diamond gear. I'm shocked he got diamond gear like this, and honestly that fight really, it didn't go my way. It honestly didn't go my way. That's fine. That's fine. Another thing that I'm thinking about doing here actually in these close combat, like when they're at the other base and we have resources late in the game here, because I've been looking at all aspects of my gameplay, is to get the materials and go and buy like an extra sword, an extra stack of wool to place down, because if he was coming over for my bed there, I probably could have saved a lot of time and met him halfway and maybe had one more shot to defend my bed. He didn't do that though. He goes for the knockoff here and he almost actually gets me there, but then we go ahead and get the combo, the side step, and he is done. We got him. We have 2.5 hearts left. I actually picked up some decent resources here, and now we're kind of in this interesting place because gray has 1 life and red still has their bed. So now I have to really figure out what the move is without giving up my bed, and I need practice on this, because there are games that we do play today that this exact thing happens, where I go ahead and I give up my bed, And one of them actually cost me the game because I gave up my bed to get their bed, and it just was not the right move. And here we go. This is going to be game. Gray fell off, by the way. And I'm over here going for red, and I realize he's right there in the corner of the screen. If you did not see that, you're going to need to pause that. So in my head, I'm like, we're going to break the bed, we're going to go put our emeralds down, and then we're going to void, because I think that is the best strategy. I don't think he'll be at our base in time, but either way, we put the emeralds away. I thought about buying diamond gear there, and looking back at it, maybe I should have bought diamond gear before I voided, but I'm happy I voided first, because I was able to tell that he's like kind of at the midsection here. I messed this up because I get my stone sword here, and I don't know what I really did. He went to the other side there. I could have played this a lot smarter. Like, honestly, I could have played this a lot smarter. This could have been a lot better executed, and that's something that I'm going to have to work on here. But there we get stacked. Like, we get loaded. We got our wool, we got our sword, we got our diamond gear, and now we're actually going to get to go on the offensive, which is something I love to do. I feel really bad, and I don't have too much practice at defending my base when they're, like, right on me. And we're going to get to see that in today's video. Don't worry about it. But here we go. It's us versus red. And I'm counting on them not really being able to build up with me as much, and they kind of do here, but they actually give me, like, the way in. And I don't know if that was intentional, but then we drop down, we get 1 knockoff, 2 knockoff, and we actually get the kill there. And that's going to be game. That's going to be our first game and our first victory, and I am pumped. Alright, so game 2, here we go. I still don't know how I feel about this map, if you want the honest truth. And we make a bunch of mistakes in this one, so we're going to talk about it. The first one is super easy, super obvious. Right there, don't need to use the 16 wool on the bed. No one's going to reach me with a gin like this. I have time there. I should have just went ahead and used those 16 wool to go ahead and bridge kind of partially across, because then I could have actually probably made it to the diamonds before yellow there and had no problem with it. I still beat yellow to the diamonds mainly because, give it a second. Where's the fall? Where's the fall? Actually, they might turn around. I forget what they do. Oh, I don't think they fall. This isn't this game. They turn around. Okay, so they turn around and run back. So I still get it, but I would have lost the diamonds there. Which means if they would have gone ahead and gone back and got some protection, that could have been the first exchange I would have lost there. So I definitely want to correct that in the future. And there we waste a piece of wool. We made the jump perfectly. I love my play here. Yellow kind of turns around, so I'm like, do I want the wool? And then I'm like, I mean, they're not really doing anything. So we go ahead and get the bed break here. And that's exactly what we want to see. Like, beautifully executed. I'm so happy about that, besides the fact the wool earlier on. And look at my inventory. I realize it here. I did not buy wool. I did not buy wool. That was precious time I could have saved there. Alright, so this is one of the places I make some major mistakes. So first of all, I'm looking at white, and I don't see them going at my base here. I don't. Right now, they're not. And so I decide, you know what, let's go ahead and go deal with pink. But here's the thing, white knows this. White obviously sees me doing this, and I'm going to tell you, they make it to my base. So as soon as I came over here and started doing this, which I mean, I don't know what that was. I can clearly tell there in the background that he's going for my base, and I did not pay attention to this at all. Because look, I'm sitting here waiting. I didn't see that. The guy left, and there's the mistake. Like, there's literally the first mistake there. This all could have been avoided. This could have been played so much better here. And I would have not lost my bed, because that was a long bridging period there. I kept talking throughout the entire thing, so just think about how extra that was. Alright, it's time for crucial mistake 2. White kind of comes to the middle here, and for some reason I decide that's going to be my new life goal. I for some reason decide that's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and come in here, and I go ahead and actually get the knockoff here, which I'm very happy about. Like, I'm very happy about. I think that was complete luck, because I think technically he hit it back. And I go ahead and get the bed here, and I should have not done this, because here's why. So I go back to the middle, and white's kind of now doing their thing, and I really stopped paying attention to white here. 100%. I stopped paying attention to white here, and yeah, I don't know why I decided to do this, but now I decide to go to the middle with all these resources here. And when I'm in the middle, I gather all these resources. I'm just going to tell you how this ends. Gather all these resources. I'm not really paying attention. I try to go back to my base, and white sneaks up behind me and murders me. So the lesson is, well, I should have finished white there. I should have played that differently. Like, I probably should have seen him right there. Like, I can tell he's right there looking back at it. But I should have seen this. Like, this is... I should have seen this. I should have won this game. This game I'm a lot happier with here. This is the third game I'm going to show everyone today. There's a lot of games in between that I'm not showing because I don't really think there's anything important or crazy that happens in there. Some of them are wins, some of them are losses. But there I actually did exactly what I talked about. I got the early lead there with the wool because it was a slow gen game. Then I went ahead and surrounded my base, and then I got the diamonds, and then I go back. So I actually was able to get everything accomplished and got the diamonds. I don't like this ice map because it kind of sets you up for a double rush here. And, well, that leaves options. And right now I don't know what the best play is based off of circumstances on this map. So, I mean, you can already guess where this is going. Me and Green are going to do a little dance. We're going to do the dance. So I do have protection here because the early lead I took there with the diamonds. So I'm really happy about that. Green go ahead and runs up here, and I pillar up, which honestly I should have jumped there. I should have jumped for the knockoff. I need to get better at doing that because this whole situation could have been avoided here. He goes back and decides to wool his bed, and then I actually lose this fight, right? Yeah, I don't know. The combo was real there. I got that double hit there, and that hurt. And then we're kind of playing the defense, which, as everyone knows, I suffer with. Round 2 of the fight, here we go. And I actually get really comboed once again. I'm honestly frustrated there. I did get the win, though. I got the bed. And I went ahead and left here for a temporary moment. And I did make it a double block up there because I know that he didn't get wool. And he just starts looking down, hitting the floor. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back to my base. I don't really think he thinks he's going to win this at this point, might be giving up at this point. So I go ahead and retreat here, and I'm happy about this decision because it does give me a little bit of time to regroup and really think about everything and kind of figure out where the game is. You don't always need to get the final kill right away, and I've lost games because I've wanted the final kill right away, and I'm happy that here I back off. Alright, so now I realize it's time to go to the middle. I want to take out the thing that's the biggest threat to me before I go, and that's going to be Green. And Green sees me coming, and they're just kind of chilling there, and honestly, they know they've lost, so they just take the fight, and that's okay. Honestly, I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so we got to talk about blue team here. Blue team, they went straight to the mid, and they were actually asking in chat if everyone could leave them alone till the Ender Dragon's here for a video. And the guy said, my one viewer wants to see it. And honestly, I took that personally. I took that real personally. I took that as an insult to the one viewer that watches all my content. So I went ahead and got his bed, and he's screaming no there, and we're going to chase him down. We're obviously going to chase him down. I don't want to do anything stupid, so I put the blocks. I'm not even going to lie. And then he's over here begging, saying please. And at this point, if I don't take care of him, I think it's going to be teaming. I actually decided to go ahead and start making these jumps because, I mean, he is running the opposite direction. And he jumps. That's how that ends. But of course, gray, or is this white? I don't honestly know what color this is. I'm terrible at telling the Minecraft colors. He gets a Minecraft combo there, but it's fine because I get one back, and now I'm just gonna grab some emeralds, and I want to play it safe here, even though I am running out of wool, and this actually does cost me time later, which is one of those things. When I was at blue, I should have bought more wool, and that's just something that I'm gonna have to do here because I literally don't have enough wool to escape right now. I actually go back and get some wool later, and here comes white again, and I really don't know what they're doing here. I'm kind of just waiting for a move because I'm like, something has to go on. There has to be something. And I've kind of learned that to, you know, just be the reacting force, you know, and they're bobbing their head here. I think they've given up at this point. I think they see me. I think they see the wolf mask, and I think they've given up. And we're just going to go and get the knockoff. They actually do get a punch in there with their fist, though, and I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was, and it's another kill for us, and now it's time for us to go find a crafty way to get out of here. So I want to talk about this at this point in the game, because I don't actually end up suffering from this, but I should have. I should have. The base next to me there, that aqua, is literally nothing's going on there. Like, the guy's just sitting there building. He should have rushed my base by now, and he would have taken my base. There was literally nothing I was doing. I should have lost, or at least lost my bed because of that move. That should have been it. Like, The guy's been going to diamonds there, and then he's been turning around and running back to his base. That's all this player has been doing. That's all the Aqua team person has been doing. I mean, if I was in the situation, I would have taken my own bed there. So I think this is just one of those things where I got really lucky with, and I actually realized that here. So in panic, I go ahead and buy 8 obsidian. And I'm like, okay, if the guy's literally just sitting there building, he probably doesn't have haste. He probably doesn't have too many great diamond picks, and white team actually eliminates themselves. I don't know how that happens, but they ended up eliminating themselves here, and I'm gonna put the obsidian down just simply because I realized that I messed up. So I'm not gonna take the invisibility pot and the ender pearl, which I really wanted, but I'm gonna go and just put the obsidian down because I think it's the best move, I guess. I don't know why I wasn't rushed here. This was a easy game here at the end. I should have suffered. I should have lost. There should have been mistakes. Like, I should be playing this on my last life here because my bed was taken. I went ahead and got all the tools here, and I'm going to go to mid, and then I'm going to go destroy that guy's bed. 100%. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what this bed defense was. I don't know what the point of all this was. I don't know how this game ended like this. This was just one of those things where no one went for Aqua Team, so I'm pretty sure that's the only reason Aqua Team's still in the game. And we just come in here, we get the first kill on the bridge there, and then we go in and get the bed, and then we get the second kill, and that's game. That's it. That's it. There we go. That's game 3. And there we go. That's episode 2 of Damagefury Learns Bedwars. I honestly am having a blast with this, and honestly, this allows me to really break down everything. So I'm happy people really like this, because I can tell a difference in my playstyle when I go through and do this. Because I really click with some of the things I talk about in there, and I get to save little time. And even like the little mistakes there that I was talking about, that's time I get to save, and I'm gonna be honest, I need it all. I need it all, and I need to see whatever Bed Wars I possibly can. If you're a viewer of this and you haven't seen me, I play a lot of Bed Wars over at Twitch TV/Damagefury, so go check that out. We play with viewers. We run it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I really hope to see everyone there because I am slowly improving, and obviously the series is really going to help out, and I'm happy everyone liked this. Please make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. It really helps me out. Just tell me what you think, or let me know how I can further improve. Like, just let me know something. Let me know something. And then go and hit that sub button, because once again, as I said in the beginning of the video, not too many people are subbed, and it's free. It's literally free. It's literally free to punch that sub button. So go ahead and do that. Get your free stuff. Get your free things. And I appreciate everyone. I will see everyone in the next video. Peace out, gamers.